What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So we've all seen the outcome of what is happening with Just Pearly Things. And now we have seen some of the aftermath of that, YouTubers fighting, people going back and forth, so on and so forth. And you guys get the picture of what's going on right now with some of the beefs brewing because of the fallout. People are taking sides and things like this. I don't think the outcome of what we're seeing right now was prophesized, but I do want to mention that some people saw that Just Pearly Things was not as knowledgeable in the red pill as many people gave her credit for, right? I want to give a shout out to a brother from Botswana. He sends me this email. He says, "Hello, O'Shea, I'm a fan from Botswana. I just thought you should be aware that a white guy instantly knew she was a grifter and black people were defending her even when we said that. As simple, the P would say, what's up on Pearly choosing fees." So here's the link. So the link goes to Mr. Rollo Tomassi. Now, I have never spoken to Rollo Tomassi, but he's very big in the red pill. He wrote one of the better books. I have not read it, The Rational Male. And he also had a website with that moniker, The Rational Male. He was already very known before coming to YouTube doing video content. So he's already almost a legend in the sphere before even showing his face on YouTube. But he made this video about Just Pearly Things, January 8th, 2023. I want to play that clip and then come back.
A lot of people think like why are you attacking Pearl? Rollo, why did you attack her? Isn't she like carrying on the tradition? Isn't she like a good No, she's not a good representative of the red pill. And I will show you in great detail why she is a hack. For the same reason that I think now is a critical moment for people to pay, especially if this is like, if you're in the red pill and you're like consuming this content, I'm hoping that I think it's key to develop critical thinking skills. I've always said, regardless of what you do, if you want to learn to play guitar or whatever, if you want to like learn to code, you still have to have good critical thinking skills. I think critical thinking is at a premium today. And in no other realm than in the manosphere, particularly, because there's a lot of people who would very much like you to just sort of pass off and think that Greta Thunberg is the one who took down Andrew Tate. Okay. So, because most people will do that. And John from Model Life Dating was talking about like how, most people are idiots. Yeah, they are. Most people are idiots. Okay. But Pearl's an idiot who can get Andrew Tate on her show. And Pearl's an idiot who will take, Brittany Renner seriously. And I wanted to, before I even get into I'm not even going to get into her video with Brittany Renner. I could probably spend all day on that one. But Brittany Renner is clinically bipolar, provably clinically bipolar. You take her videos and that are still part of her Instagram, proudly part of her Instagram. Take those videos where she's talking about it was this. Hey y'all. That's where that video that I stole that sound drop from. That video is still up on her Instagram. Go look at Stepdaddy season. Go look at the videos where she's like sucking down Chardonnay and yelling at her camera like incoherently. She becomes whoever you expect her to be on whatever show she happens to be on. And now that she's 20, she's looking for sympathy right now. She's in the epiphany phase, really. But she's criminally insane. Seriously. If you would have like a clinical psychologist go and analyze her, yeah, she's crazy as She is bipolar. She has MPD and she's bipolar. That's my I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. That's my professional diagnosis, Dr. Tomassi, right? Now, if you go and you look at that and you look at again, the internet doesn't forget. Go look at her Twitter. Go look at her Instagram. Go look at what she produces and what she puts out there. She is crazy as bag of cats, man. So why on earth are we still having this person on shows? Because she's hot? She's not going to be hot for very much longer, put it that way. Just single mommy looking for someone to stepdaddy season. She'll be happy to tell you that she is looking opportunistically for somebody to take care of her. Now she makes a lot of money. Not, she can take care of herself. Yes, I know that. She's a strong, independent woman. Great. But she's not so strong and independent that she won't go on a show with Andrew Tate because she knows there's going to be a lot of eyes on that show. Narcissistic personality disorder and bipolar disorder. Why do you have on her? Why are we talking? Why is that name even up? Especially when she literally has written books about how she's going to use her sexuality to baby trap a professional athlete and successfully has done so. Why is that not the first question out of your mouth? Why is that? We need to hold these accountable. Why are we not? What is it?
Tell these to go to hell.
Why is that not the first thing out of your mouth? I don't understand.
Now, before I give some commentary to this, what I'd like to do is I'd like to play what Abba and Preach had to say about just Pearlie's things. She had a debate with Destiny and didn't do so well in London. So I want to basically play what they had to say about her ability, and I'll come back.
When you get older and you manage a household on your own, Pearl, you'll see how annoying it is when you're working and then you come home and everything is horrible and nobody's cleaning anything. Yeah, that is a totally valid reason for divorce, of course.
Chores, to break up a home,
Pearl,
a family.
Have you lived in a filthy home before?
You've never lived with a difficult person. If it is consistent, where you're consistently having to have that burden upon yourself, you keep telling him, please, can you?
A lot of these people who have these podcasts don't know what the talking about. They don't actually have the experience. So they read up on it like nerds, not knowing what the lived experience is actually like, what the work is actually necessary. It's easy to say chores, but you ain't never have to. Listen, if your home is filthy, it don't feel like home. If your home is a place where you just have more work, then bitch, you on the job 24/7. So you take a shift off to get right back on a shift at home. Who wants to go home at that point, right? So it's like, not having a home after a long day of work, that is, if you rob someone of that will take a toll in no time.
It's not going to take long.
Y'all ever have your own place and then your mom got to stay over for a week? How long does it take before you want your mom to get the out of your place?
A little weekend, man.
She cleaning. She might even be cooking. But by the end of it, she'll be like, bro, I want my home to be a home and not my mom looking over my shoulder telling me when I'm pick up my underwear. What I want to be. Don't say that because that's your mom. Be respectful. That's a bit wild. You get what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Hey, on the inside, you best believe I don't say something like that.
When you go back in your
room.
room.
It's only disrespectful if you say it. But you can think it.
So now, let me just say this. Abba and Preach and Rollo Tomassi. Number one, the red pill community is almost diametrically opposed to some of the things that Abba and Preach would say, or vice versa. So they may agree on some of the things, but they're not in the same lane. Okay. However, both of these men who have, from what I can understand, different philosophies, because Rollo Tomassi is very close to Fresh and Fit, and we all know how Abba and Preach feels about Fresh and Fit's philosophy. Not to say that Rollo Tomassi and Fresh and Fit share the same concepts, but they will be dually aligned because Fresh and Fit, they reference Rollo all the time. The main point is they both have different schools of thought, right? But they both have come to the solution that Just Pearly Things doesn't know what she's talking about. That's what they're saying. That the more and more we come to digest her content, the more we see that with her knowledge in the space, she doesn't know what she's talking about. In other words, these people feel that she's grifting the community. And what we're seeing now is that great business person, great organizational structure, but really can't add any value in this particular community, which that has been, let's say, embodied in some of the other buffoonery that she's been accused of with, Sarah Garvey and some of the other stuff. So it's just pretty much a business move to make money. And I think that's where we have it. You have guys that are not in this, like they're looking at her from a different lens, different communities, they're saying the same thing. Allegedly, this person is a hack. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.